Hello everybody, what's up? In this video, we'll be testing a used motherboard I got from Amazon and see if it works. I saw it on sale from Amazon warehouse and I decided to buy it and build myself another computer for future videos. Before I start with the video, I want to tell you guys that I'm sick, so if I sound weird, that's probably why. I recently upgraded my CPU from a Ryzen 7 2700 to a Ryzen 7 5800X, so I can further make better quality videos for you guys. I won't be having CPU bottleneck issues anymore. Amazing! Instead of selling the R7 2700, I decided to build a second system as a backup, a recording PC for those live gameplays, for zero actual performance penalty when recording. So I can guarantee the FPS that is being shown in the background of the video is what the PC is actually capable of delivering. I'm planning to also do more flexible content, maybe even tutorials on how to build a computer in the future, maybe? This will allow me to work on computers without having the necessity to disassemble my main computer, leaving me without a computer to use. That being said, here are the components we'll be using in this testing. For the CPU, as I have already said, we'll be using my old R7 2700. A really capable CPU, even if it lacks single-core performance, it's still a beast for multi-core workload. The motherboard we are using is the MSI B450M Pro VDH Max, the star of this video. I bought it for around 40 euros and I think it's a pretty good deal, if it works. For the RAM, I have DDR4 Corsair Vengeance 2x4GB 8GB total that runs at 2400 MHz. I bought this RAM for my friend for 20 euros. The GPU that I'm going to use is not actually mine. It's from my friend, he's lending it to me. It's a GTX 1060 6GB from Gigabyte. Shout out to all my friends that sold and lent me their components. Thanks a lot guys. For the storage, inside this MX500 box is not an SSD, but rather the 1TB hard disk drive. In the future, I'll buy a cheap SSD to speed up the whole system just a little bit. For the power supply, I bought this affordable PSU from EVGA, the EVGA 600BR. If you want to see more about this PSU, check out the link down in the description below. And for the case, well, unfortunately, it hasn't arrived yet, so we'll be building this computer on top of the motherboard box. We just need to test if the motherboard works and we'll tear down the computer again and build it up again once the case arrives. Let's unbox the MSI B450 Pro VDH Max. Oh, hey, look, they give us free bubble wraps. Hey, would you look at that, we actually have the motherboard inside. That's a really good sign. Well dang, it looks pretty good for a used motherboard. It looks pretty new. Seems like it's been used just to quickly test a component and send it back. Hopefully it works. I bought this motherboard for around 40 euros and I think it's a pretty good deal. This little M80X motherboard packs quite some features. It has a heatsink for the VRM. It can definitely handle my R7 2700 at stock settings without any problems. It has 1x PCIe 3.0x16 slot for the GPU, 4 RAM slots up to 64GB, and 1 M.2 slot, perfect for what I'll be using this motherboard for. Let's look at what we have in the box other than the motherboard. Here's the I/O shield. Always remember to install it first when building a computer guys. 2 SATA cables, MSI sticker, speaker, screws, plastic waste, manual, and an M.2 screw. With that out of the way, let's build the computer up guys. And it's assembled. Will it turn on? Please turn on. Since we don't have a power button, let's just jump the power pin to turn the PC on. Let's do that. It turns on. Fans are spinning. Let's wait if we can get to the BIOS. Oh look, there's life. Oh, I actually forgot to connect the mouse and keyboard. Whoops. Let's press F1 to get to the BIOS. And here we are at the BIOS. Phew, that's amazing, it works. I'm so happy. Everything seems to be recognized. The CPU, RAM, and GPU is working, otherwise we wouldn't have video output. Let's try to install Windows now, just to be sure everything's working properly. And we're able to boot up to Windows, guys. That's pretty promising. Everything seems to be working. And I think that's a success for now. I'll be using this computer sometimes, and I'll update you guys in the future if I have some issues. Thanks for watching the video, everybody. I appreciate your support. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like, subscribe to not miss upcoming videos. If you have questions or suggestions or anything, just type it in the comments. I will reply when possible. Share this video if you think someone would want to see it. I appreciate all of you viewers of this channel. Take care and see you next time. Bye!